Okay, welcome back. This is Apostolic Praise 401, Lesson 2. And in Lesson 1, we went over Amazing Grace, a more traditional song, tried to dress it up a little bit, throw some cool runs and fills and chords in there to help you guys out and to hopefully be a blessing to you. In this lesson, we're taking a song that it's not a new song by any stretch of the imagination, but hopefully it's a song that you're familiar with and that you've heard before. Very popular one, and it's called Silver and Gold by Kirk Franklin. And if you've never heard it before, feel free to YouTube it, look it up so you can actually get the feel of the song. But it's, once again, Silver and Gold by Kirk Franklin, a little bit more of a black gospel style song here. And going to throw some neat stuff into it. We're going to be playing it in the same key, the key of F. Of course, take the runs and fills that you're going to learn in this song and be sure to implement them in other songs and other keys, because a good musician knows how to play in every single key and not just one. All right, Silver and Gold, and then we'll go over an explanation of it here in just a minute. We're going to do 2 takes on this song. So the first one we're going to do where we're just playing it a couple times through. The next time we'll do it, the next part we'll do it also with left hand chords with right hand fills and runs. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, welcome back. So now we're going to do silver and gold again, but this time with some left-handed chords and some fills in the right hand. Alright, so there's Silver and Gold by Kirk Franklin. And take that song, practice it. Hopefully you'll be able to catch some stuff from what we've just done. And of course we'll be doing an explanation with a lot of the details of what we just did here in just a minute to help you out and be a blessing to you. So great, we'll see you back here in just a minute for the explanations. Okay, Grace, let's go over some different explanations for silver and gold that we just played. So what in the world did we just do? What are some fills that we just did? Let's run over the progression of the song really quickly. You'll notice what we're doing, starting off with the F2 chord. Going to an A7 flat 9. There's an F2 over D minor again. C minor 9. That's a little bit of a different chord there. What we're doing here is after the C minor 9, we're kind of dropping the root of the F or the B, whichever one you'd prefer to do. We're doing a tritone in the left hand, E flat and A. In the right hand is D, A, D. It's kind of like a D chord over an F7 or a B7, whichever one you wanted to make it. But we're leaving out the F sharp just to give it kind of a simpler sound. Okay. Then you go into a B flat major 9. To an F2 over A. To a C over D. Now the left hand, you notice I'm doing D, A, C. And the right hand is a C chord. there. Okay, our next chord is a G, right? So, I mean, why not throw a little fourth movement in there of a D, A, D, G, and make it, a little more interesting. So it goes from a F chord to a C in the right hand, and then you hit that D minor 7 in the left hand. And then you have a G9 in the right hand with a G7 in the left hand. To a C9. Okay, notice right here what I'm doing is C and G in the left hand. And I kind of do a little thing there. To a C9. Okay, then back to an F over A. It's kind of like a roll the right hand chord, which is a C, F, G, C. It's an F2 chord with a double C. And then in your right hand, or your left hand, it's an A, F, A, little mini chord over there. Okay, then we change the right hand to an A7 sharp 5 sharp 9, C sharp, F, G, C, and the left hand goes to A, E, G. Okay. Right here you got two chord movements after the C minor, two chord options that I like to use a lot that are a little different. You can do a G chord with a double D in your right hand over the E flat A in the left hand, right hand, and then a G in your right hand, or you can do a D in your right hand. Both of them are kind of a shock of a sound. They sound a little different, so they kind of create just a kind of a buzz sound in the ear. It makes it really pretty. And that's just a B flat, F over A, G minor, B flat over C, back to an F2, okay? And then a little walk up at the end, B flat over D, C over E to F. Okay, then we just double up the chords in both hands. G, B flat, D flat, E. Do a little round up there if you want. D minor 9. You notice I do that a lot, that little G, A flat, A, C run. You can use that all over the place, especially in the key of F. Over a B flat. Sounds really neat. I like to use that a lot. I think I showed you that in the first video. Amazing Grace. Both hands just doing the E, E flat, D, followed by a C9. So there's all kind of stuff you can do. We'll come back here in just a minute to show you some of the left-handed chords we did, and maybe go over some more explanations here in just a sec. God bless. Okay, so let's go over a couple more explanations of some of the fills we did in silver and gold. Most of them, you're just probably the best way to do it is just kind of go through and pick it out yourself, see what I'm doing, look at the MIDI keyboard at the bottom of the screen, and probably really be able to help you out with, seeing the lit up notes, what all we're doing there, and some of the different fills and runs. Hopefully, maybe you can slow them down and catch some of them if they're too fast. But a lot of stuff we're doing is just, stuff we've gone over in our courses. If you haven't taken some of the simpler courses, AP 101, 102, 103, 201, feel free to go back through and take those video courses that also have the email side. There's all kind of different things in there. There's ear training tracks. There's full bands tracks with all the instruments in there. There's all kind of different things that'll help your playing there. So right now we're going to go over the left-handed chords that we were doing. There's some left-handed chords that we mainly use when playing music that sound really full. The first one we use in this song is an F major 9 in the left hand, and then in our right hand we're kind of just doing like a C F, kind of playing the melody, followed up with the A7 flat 9 with the D minor 9 in the left hand, or the F major 7. It's really a D minor 9 because your bass note's a D. Okay. Alright, your left hand's followed up. If you're an organ player, I mean, these are just straight standard chords if you're a good organ player. But if not, these may help you if you're a pianist striving to be an organ player. These root notes that we're leaving out, you'd be playing on the organ if you had a foot pedal right now. Okay, so start with that D minor 9 again, followed by a C minor 9, resolve it to a F13, B flat major 9, okay. Now this right here, that's like an F over A, but we're just playing the F2 aspect of it and leaving the bass just nowhere because we don't have a bass player right now. We're not playing an organ. And then it's followed up by a G9 add 13 in the left hand, followed up with a C9 add 13. Okay, followed up by a B flat 9 add 13 with a C in the left hand. F over A once again, so just G, C, F in the left hand. And then I change it to an A7 sharp 5 sharp 9, which is G, C, C sharp F. D minor 9. Okay, followed up with an F9 add 13 if you want. B flat major 9. F2 in your left hand. G minor 9. C9 add 13. Okay, so you see we're kind of using the same chords over and over again. Usually in our left hand, here's what we do. Our right hand is just kind of just doing whatever. It's just maybe doubling up the chords for now, or just playing part of the chords, or maybe just doing the straight F, G minor, F, G minor. If you've taken some of those advanced courses, like you should have, if you want a 1, 102, 103, you should have plenty of stuff to do in your right hand. But your left hand, the main left hand chords that we're doing, F major 9, a lot of major 9s, a lot of minor 9s, and a lot of 9 add 13s. Okay, and a lot of A7, like 7 sharp 5 sharp 9 chords, which are really the same thing as 9 add 13s, just with a different bass. So I believe we go over this in AP 301. This is an A and F7, F9 add 13. I'm sorry. It's also a B7 sharp 5 sharp 9. Okay, so it can be either one. Depends on what you use your bass as, right? There's many other chords that could be. It could also be in. Let me see here. It could also be like an A7 with a flat fifth, with the fourth added in there. So there's all kind of different things, all kind of different chords it could be. We cover a lot of those that trick to using those chords in AP 301. So if you get the chance, I would definitely recommend taking that course. But that's kind of the gist of it for our left hand. So hopefully that helped you out. Go through and watch the videos some more, and I'm sure you'll be able to catch a couple of other things that I wasn't able to go over here. I can't go over everything. There's just so many different things in the music, and we're so limited with time because I don't want to make the video too long. So go through and look at those other the stuff we just went over and the stuff we just played, and hopefully it will be a blessing to you and to your playing. Of course, feel free to contact me if you have any questions. God bless.